Hello? Hello, hello. Sound check, sound check. Damn, I can already see how it's so laggy. I can Hello? Hello, hello. Sound check, sound check. Damn, I can already see how it's so laggy. I can Oh no. Okay, I think I'm back now. Alright. Hi. Alright, maybe, okay, before we start, okay, hold on, because this is like, this is more, how do you say, this is more heavy of a topic, because I can't just come back in here and pretend like nothing happened at the end of the day. Hello. Yeah. Well, I think it's time to address. Okay, I think it's time to address what has been going on and what has happened. Because I can't just be like, hey guys, I'm back. Hi, I just got back from the store with the milk. But I took a very long time to look for that milk because it was soy milk and you don't find it in every store. But now I am back. So before we actually begin with like the whole things, the whole schmugga, you know? I've been fucking gone. Like, let's address the elephant in the room. I've been fucking gone for a fucking long ass time. For way too long, cause now, and also don't get me wrong, I did not just come back. Oh my god, no, never mind. The fucking internet is already So before we actually begin with like the whole things, the whole schmugga, you know? The milk is spoiled. Oh fuck. Listen, I refrigerated it, okay? I can't even realize if it's already gone out or not because I see OBS alerting me like, oh, no, never mind, it's all back. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'm gonna say all I have to say right now. I did not come back just because the server was dead, okay? Let's get this thing straight. It's not because I saw the messages on the server that were like, the server is dead, that I was like, oh shit. I've become one of those. I've become somebody with commitment issues. No, that's not why I'm back. I've been planning to come back in due time, but I've been planning to come back. Right? It's not like that. I am so fucking sorry though, because I am looking at the I am looking a little bit at like the last announcement on the server. And last time I was like doodling, like what was I doing? I was doodling a chill art stream back in fucking March. So it's been since March. Holy shit. You guys have grown up so much since then. Was it ever really alive? Listen. To some extent, okay? There's not much going on. Listen, the server has more bots than it has people in it. But still, that's beside the point. I have returned after many months. The weather has changed. It's now summer. Last stream we were probably dressed thick, like thickums. But now things have changed, man, and y'all have grown so big. Like y'all have grown so big. It's just there's been a lot going on. A little bit of I don't feel like it, a little bit of burnout, a little bit of I'm traveling, and a big bit actually, of the fucking internet is fucking shit. I have not opened my laptop, which is what I'm streaming from, in fucking months as well. Maybe connecting again. Fucking months as well. Maybe stream is buffering. I know, man, I know. Long story short, working on self and the internet, I need to get the fucking cable. I really need to. It has become a huge problem that I'm willing to go to my neighbor and steal it from them. I've said it. And I publicly admitted it. I might do that. Don't call the police though. I still want to try to like do something this stream. Hence why I added the little animation stream, because like I want to work on a little animation here with you guys. Because I'm working for stuff to improve a little bit the quality of like the way that the streams look, you know? I'm not gonna say more. I don't wanna like spoiler alert. I don't wanna spoil everything because I've been working on it for a couple of months, but then again, I have issues with organization. However, we're still gonna try to make it work because what else can we do, right? And I feel like it's gonna be a bit more chill. It's gonna be a bit more nice and friendly because I don't put to myself that same pressure of like, shit, I need to stream, I need to be funny, I need to entertain. It's not like that anymore. So maybe the streams are actually gonna be more fucking fun if it's not like that, you know? Like I'm yapping and blabbering right now. So that's a good sign. I went away so I can have what to yap about. But I apologize. But now we're back. We're back and we're here to stay for some time. The frame rate, shite. So, I have no idea how this app works. Oh, it's 12. I'm in between either making it 12 or 24. Yapping, first blame me for it and now steal my gimmick. Listen. In its time, if you need to have like something to yap about, you need to have time. You know, like you need some space to have stuff to yap about. Like I went away to grab the tea and the milk. I didn't just grab the milk. And now I came back with a lot of things to yap about and new stuff because my interests have shifted. My styles are changing. I'm constantly trying to learn new stuff. Things that I feel like would fit me better instead of just copying what's around or just being like, oh, I'm drawing anime style because I like anime. So, although we're gonna do something similar right now, like you're not gonna see a huge fucking difference. It's there, you know, like I'm still in that changing era, in that it's my time to like try new stuff. And that's fine. So that's what we're trying, because I've been drawing all these streams. Why not animate? Because I've been super into animation recently. Right now, I did a little sketch like before, because I started this literally yesterday, and I was like, that would be a fun stream to do, to just try to animate. So, this is what I have now. It's 12, but whatever, you know, I don't consider myself professional in animation. I'm a fucking amateur. And we're gonna work with this, and I want to color it as well, because I've never done a colored in animation or anything. It's just gonna be the eyes opening, the little star shimmering, and then it's gonna be a repeat. So I already know by looking at this what I want to do, that I want the eyes to be open for longer, for example. Also, it's already super sketch. It's gonna stay sketch until I'm like, I have the idea of the actual animation, how I want it to look at the end of it. So we're gonna continue with sketch. Like I wanna add frames, for example. I wanna test out colors at some point when I like it. Like, it doesn't matter. I already need to add frames because I repeated all of the frames just to have like the idea of how the animation should look. But I already want, for example, the eye to open more fast and then to close slowly. Because I feel like even when you look at yourself in the mirror and you look at yourself blinking, you can see when you like open your eyes, they're open. And when you're closing, you can tell when your lids are closing. But I mean, that's how I view it anyway. So that's what we're gonna do with this. And I kind of want it to be a bit more boom boom. You know, like rebondescent. I don't know how you say it. So maybe like this frame, for example, should be at the end. And right now I should just, I go fat, like, okay. So I can explain. I'm gonna fucking delete this. So it can be, bam, opened. It will likely be the way to go. Maybe, listen, I don't want to add a lot of small details, you know? Although if I decide that I want to do like some glitter with the thing in the eye, maybe I should switch to that. But the way I've learned it at school until now was like, you stick with 12. Because that's like beginner type shit. But now, right now, like this, it looks way too stiff. So I think I'm gonna add another frame that's like opened, but not opened all the way. So that we can say that this one is opened all the way, and there's one that's in between that's not open all the way, but it's not in between closed like this one. You can also, or at least should hold a frame for a certain amount of frames by clicking on it and selecting it. But I don't think this is how this app works. Like, I'm using Fresco, which is honestly a shitty app to animate with, but it's the app that I'm super comfortable with it. I'm probably gonna try other apps, maybe even on stream, because I want to get comfortable with other apps like Clip Studio and Paint, for example. Although I don't think they do animations on them. But I for example, I'm more used to animating in Photoshop usually. Because there it makes your life easier too, because you can just drag it and all that stuff. Which is not the case in this app. Like, this looks way too soft now if I look at the other eye. Like, the other eye looks more sharp than this. Mainly use Procreate to animate. It sucks, you have to manually. Yeah, you do. You do. But I'm using this right now because it's the app that I'm more comfortable with it, even if it's not great animation-wise. Like, honestly, don't use this app to animate. I just really, really enjoy the brushes, and I'm super comfortable with it and with coloring and everything. Like on this app, I'm a pro. On other apps, not there. Which is normal, because you need to test out the apps to know if you like them. And if they fit you, and all that stuff. And obviously, the thing. Procreate Dreams. Yeah. I've heard, like, a teacher told me at some point to, like, have Squid or Toons or something like that. Like, that's a good animation app. Because I know Procreation, holy shit, Procreate is not meant for animation normally. Like, you can do animation on it, like the normal Procreate one, from what I heard. You can do animation, but it's limited. And then Procreate Dreams, you can do more animation on it. And probably that one is made for animation. But it's relatively new, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I'm working with what I have and what I feel comfy for now. If I had Photoshop on my on this iPad, I would have probably done it there. Which is crazy, because last year I wouldn't have said the same thing. I used to be such a Photoshop user and animate and draw everything on Photoshop, and now it just feels so stiff every time I do anything on it. Like, this is more open, and this is more closed. But I feel like it's not close enough. I probably should. Although when you close your eyes, I don't think you bring the bottom part, like not the eyelid, but the bottom part from here. I don't know if you bring it up as well. I think slightly you do. Yeah, you do. Just looked in the mirror to know. Like, your best friend to help you know what you're supposed to do is looking in the mirror. Or looking on YouTube. Both apps is Procreate is full animation. Yeah, I thought so. Both apps are very compatible. Using Adobe programs, when instead of fixing their app, they focused on AI and made their terms of service horrible for artists. Anything created in Adobe program gets fed to AI. Oh fuck. Which is crazy, because like school endorses it. It's like, no, don't use AI, and meanwhile there's Adobe that's like Adobe. But it's not the school's fault in a way. But if they do that, I feel like they should know. Like, they should, you know. Yeah, I need to like, that eye is so not the same as the other. I need to break up with Adobe. I don't like Adobe either, but it's hard to break up with something that you've been used for some time now. It's really a toxic relationship, honestly. I need therapy. I need therapy to break up with Adobe. This is look better. smoother. I feel like I think I'm gonna make it even more smoother because I wanna make like you know, the things. Holy shit, the lashes flutter a little bit as well. Absolutely the school's fault. Famous and so it gets used by them. Affinity programs are really good replacement. Affinity programs. I don't know those. What the hell? I also, hold on, like coming back to this thing, I think that I also want it to be like the eyes open. But then it goes back to, oh shit, I didn't fucking, it goes back to like this. Huh. I'm gonna try it in another one and see if I like it. Just to add a little bit more of a swoosh to it. I don't have the words for it to explain what I'm trying to do. Paste. Okay. I see what I've done. Try this to see if it looks good, and if not, I'm gonna go back to the thing that I did before. There's an idea, there's an image in my mind, and I wanna recreate that and see if it works well. But it's the same thing as something sounds good in your mind and then it doesn't sound good when you say it out loud. Oh wait, actually, work smart, not hard. Alright, let's see. She just looks like she's scared now. She just looks like she's scared. And she's like, oh shit. That's how it looks like. Like she opens her eyes wide and then she... Maybe because I need to like give more time between the both. You watch any animators? Yes, I do. But not necessarily like hardcore animators where they're just like showing you animation step by step. And I haven't necessarily watched a lot of tutorials either, like I used to, but now I don't anymore, and I kind of go with what I think is right and with trying things out. Because other than that, I could say, yeah, I watch animators, but it's like storytime animators. And some of them don't really animate. Why does she look so scared, bro? It was supposed to look a little bit more like seductive, you know? A little more like, I'm gonna put a spell on you. I think maybe it's because the eyebrow moves too much. Makes it look like she twitches there. Maybe the line here too, like the eyelid. The double eyelid. I'm surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but I was about to say, like, I'm surprised my stream didn't go out yet. It did multiple times already? Oh no, I just saw it just did. The way I jinxed it. Multiple times already? The way I jinxed it, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. I should not say anything, honestly. I should not say anything. I also just saw it live while it was actually happening, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy, might I add. I still feel like there's way too much jitter. Maybe because the eyelashes are too thick. Having the sparkle in a more dramatic way. Maybe. Listen, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to also animate the lashes and everything. If I want to add more effects, I think I'm gonna add them when I'm figured out how to do all of this stuff. Without making it look too weird as well. Like compared to this one, yeah, I feel like I like the new one better. It looks less stiff. It looks more lively. I already need to figure out how many eyelashes I want to draw. Where to put them. If I'm also gonna make it like jitter a little bit. But I think I would rather go with something more smooth than jittery. Is 3 enough or is 3 not enough? Oui. Like if I do that. Okay. And when it opens, it makes sense for it to go like down like this. Although I haven't really seen fucking eyelashes do that. Yeah. Fuck it. Where is it? The duplicate there. Let's give it a shot. I feel like it's gonna look super weird though. But whatever, we're learning, we're giving it a shot. Oh fuck. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have done it in another layer. But then again, this is the sketch, I can just do that for the final rendition. Okay, when it opens, I should make it like still move a little bit so that it doesn't go like straight right away. Like almost straight, but not really there. You can't really see it. But then again, it's not supposed to be super obvious either. And then when it goes down, it goes up. I don't think you're really gonna see it a lot, but that's fine. And for this last one, it's still gonna be a bit up. I think these are way to the side. I'm gonna do them again. I don't think that's too bad. But now that I'm seeing it, I see that one eyelash disappears on one eye. When does it disappear? Okay, when it's up. When it's up here, it disappears. Shit, and it disappears for a long time. Till 15. I'm just gonna copy and paste. Till 15 I said, yeah. Oh my god, I'm seeing it happen. 4K. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this must be so annoying. Damn, man. And it's going again? Is it going again? I don't know. I hear the internet, like the internet. I hear the PC making noises. It better not. It better not be going anywhere. I have business right now. And holy shit. Well, more or less back, more or less. Well, okay. I think I want to make it longer though, because she's blinking way too often. So I think I'm gonna do like this. How many did I have already? It looks like a fucking heartbeat. That actually makes me think about maybe even changing the shape, like the iris changing into a heart and then having this heartbeat motion and then going back to normal, because this more than a sparkle, it reminds me of a heartbeat. And although I could do a sparkle and make it like all bling bling, I don't know, you know, I'm trying things out. I'm trying stuff. Hmm. I'm thinking of more stuff. Let me do. I'm getting other ideas as well now. This looks like YN. And all of the fanfics and all of the stuff. But what I'm thinking about is to make like everything dark, and only when she opens the eyes, you can see the eyes. But in that case, I want to make the period of the closed eyes longer. Like, your mom is checking if you've done your homework. And actually, I don't know, it made sense in my head. Like as if you've been caught doing something. You've been caught. Holy shit, holy grail of fucking voice crack. What the fuck was that? I kind of like more the idea now of it being like a jump scare, you know? You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Because I feel like that adds more rhythm to it instead of just being like closed, open, closed, open. I'm just looking at it because I feel like there's something that's bothering me from one of the eye. But I don't know what. We're still gonna keep going, you know? It's fine, we're still gonna keep going. I don't know how much I'm into it. Not that that would have helped. Let's get the back on the track. Fuck. Also, like, the eyes are not even similar to one another. That's so not similar. Feel like you will look better. It crashed again. I can't believe it. It just crashed again. Feel like you will look better. What would look better? The eye bigger. That's what I was talking about. I can do it to both eyes, it's fine. I have the others that are probably looking the same anyway. It looks strange to me. Oh my god. Also, to be fair, I could have kept the server alive because I did like more other sketches as well that I just forgot to post. Which, in hindsight, that sounds fucking crazy, because like, what the fuck do you mean? Deprived of content. That's what I mean. I still feel like this eye is smaller than the other one. Bruh. Bruh. Shit. No, it's looking to the side. Being alive is something I still think hasn't happened yet, but Testament it lives without your input. It's formed around your content that interacts with each other and keeps itself going for the most part. Stream already gone. Even the stream is like, yeah, shut this bitch up. It's formed around your content that interacts with each other and keeps itself going for the most part. We're back. Stream already gone. Even the stream is like, yeah, shut this bitch up. Okay, so literally I just went onto the stream to see where it would cut out, and it cut out everything I just said about what you said about the community is formed around your contact and it's alive without my input. And as you said afterwards, the time and once the user actually outnumber the bots, that should be able to happen. However, it's not going to happen like by itself, and I know that that's because I am lacking consistency when it comes to posting online. And I know it, like I don't dedicate myself 100% to what I'm doing. And obviously people probably would prefer to be following other people that actually dedicate themselves 100% to what they're doing, you know? Like on the internet, I mean. No, because personal life, that's another thing. Because it's like the same way that you see all of these big creators. We're going on a tangent, and I'm not gonna lie, I really am not. I absolutely suck at drawing, doing things while I'm talking. I cannot multitask for the love of anything. And I figured that out the hard way when I was streaming before, and even earlier in the stream, because I wasn't really talking a lot because I was concentrating on what I was doing. So that's really shitty. Probably I should just be doing YouTube videos, because like that I could be drawing, and while I'm drawing I could be talking on top of it. Dedication is a luxury, no need to strive for dedication, passion. Yeah, that is true, but I feel like people don't necessarily look for that, you know? Like, for example, what I was talking about earlier as well, the big content creators that you see, in their prime, they were like, I was so depressed because I didn't enjoy what I was doing. I was only thinking about quantity instead of quality. And even if other people liked what I was doing, I was not enjoying it myself. So it made me really depressed. But they were posting daily and they were always doing content. And that is how I think they gained a big amount of, like, a community, a big amount of followers. Not saying this to say that I'm looking for a bigger amount of followers. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't look to be top one. But I feel like there's a ton of creators already that are doing what I'm doing and that are doing it more often than me, that are more consistent with it. And probably, maybe they're more passionate for it than I am. Hence why there's this discrepancy between, not necessarily discrepancy, but like difference between numbers. And why, for example, I've started streaming since September, which is not that long ago, honestly. Like, it hasn't even been 1 year. But I haven't necessarily built a community. And same on the Instagram. It's because I've been gone. I feel like if people would see that, hey, this artist is doing something, I want to keep seeing what they're doing, and I'm going to like sub to them or follow them. But if that artist has not posted in months, it's like, oh, maybe they're not doing it anymore, they're not posting anymore, so it's kind of like there's no use to following them anymore, you know? I had another example in my mind, but I forgot it just now as I was talking. Fucking OBS, no. Fucking cockblock me. Am I back? I don't even know. Fucking OBS, fucking cockblock me. Am I back? Yeah, okay, I'm back now. So as as I was saying, there are people that are like, somebody could be posting something super funny on the internet. I'm only keeping the example of social media because we're on social media right now. But like, could be posting something super funny or an art piece that is super nice on the internet. But if people see, and people can like it, but if they see that they're the only like, or if that person has 0 likes, they're more likely to retract that like, even though they liked it. But because they've seen that other people haven't liked it, they're like, oh, maybe it's not that, you know? I think it's a lot of sheep mentality. How do you say, like, going with the group mentality? People are more likely to follow somebody who already has a bigger number of likes or of followers, or they're more likely to like something if it has more likes. Because if it doesn't, and for example, even if it's like an art piece, people could be like, oh, maybe they took it from somewhere. Oh, maybe it's not theirs, or stuff like that. I'm not exactly that sure of it, but I imagine that it's like them. I'm not like generalizing people, not everybody, because everybody starts from somewhere. So I'm sure that people have started with 0 likes and with 1 like, and somebody did the 1 like and kept that 1 like over there. But you know, there's still people that think that way. Or they have doubts about either following the person or like liking their post. What is up with all these voice cracks today? What is up with it? Am I becoming emotional? About to cry on stream. Just like that. A tear run down my nose. Morons like that, I don't know if they're common. I don't know, but I know people do it. Oh my god. It's being checked because you just dropped a fucking slur right in it. All it needs is people are dumb, especially on social media, but all it needs is passion, and people are going to appear that and share that passion. Yeah, Yeah. I don't know how much passion I show though, to be honest. So I feel like this is more of a work that I need to do myself. Hence why I really did not post anything in like a long time. And I'm really considering that maybe streaming is not necessarily something that I would see myself. I could see myself like doing on a daily basis like other people do. Because once again, just like I said earlier, I find that I have a big issue when it comes to talking and working at the same time. Like I can't do both at the same time because I need to concentrate. However, if I were to just, for example, draw something and then post it on YouTube, and on top of it I can talk and explain what's happening and like go on tangents, because when I talk I yap, okay? I yap a lot and sometimes I go on tangents. Especially when it's been a while, just like how I did in the beginning of the stream. Like it's been a while since I came back, so I was like, okay, like I have a lot to say, you know, and I have a lot to say. But like this, if I'm just drawing and I'm just focusing on the drawing, I cannot focus on other stuff. So I don't think I'm made to be a streamer, unless people want to watch because it's chill, which is like, I'm totally okay with that. But yeah, I think it's more of like I need to change my way of doing. I need to switch things up, and I want to switch things up because, as I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm a bit in my trying things out era. Like I'm trying multiple things out to see what I really like, what I want to stick to, what goes well with me, and all that stuff. And then we'll see what happens. Twitch trigger crowd runs decide. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. For example, I wanted to come into the stream and be like, Alia, I wanted to say that I actually wanted to try out Live 2D because I actually want to have a VTuber model, even if it means I'm not gonna be streaming with it often, like I'm doing now. Like I have this PNG model since September, and I have not like streamed a whole bunch with it. But I still want to try it out because I want to learn new things. Just like how I'm doing now, I'm doing this animation and I want to like animate it and like maybe do something that looks a bit more cool and all that stuff. Like I have ideas. Yeah, so now I'm not treating it as like I'm coming here and I know exactly what I'm doing. No, I'm coming here and I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, but I'm trying things out. You wanna try things out? You're interested? You have tips? That's great. To make video stream at multiple points, but I don't think I do well. I like to just get banned for saying the wrong word or cancelled for talking about the wrong topic. Or doxed because I criticized the wrong movie game. You have a VTuber model or you thought about getting... Okay, hold on, let's... I feel like there's a lot of controversial already streamers and YouTubers. So I honestly share the sentiment that you said before, because I've been since my earlier streams, I try to be really on my best behavior, just like how I would be when I meet someone new. You don't necessarily want to bring out all of the dark humor you have or all of the pieces of personality that you have in yourself. You want to put the best version of yourself out there, because people are always going to find something to criticize about the way you're talking, about the stuff you're doing. I do think that knowing you and the message you just sent, you're probably gonna get banned. Not necessarily cancelled, because there are people that are still doing that on the internet, you know? And if you don't care about it, then you don't care about it. You could keep trying, you know? Then about getting doxxed or stuff like that because you criticized the wrong movie, that's oof. That's another thing that I don't know what to say about that. That is like the bad side of movies is because they have a fucking fandom, and the fandom is gonna come for your neck no matter what you say. No matter what you say, you have to say good things, or else they keep getting banned for random shit, but keep getting their accounts back because they are famous or are hot enough for the staff to make an exception. Yeah, I mean, I've known YouTubers, for example, that would keep cursing in their videos even after YouTube implemented the like bleeping system, which I found it so stupid that they're making YouTube adults, YouTube Kids, and YouTube Kids is run by fucking adults and terrible people. But that's another topic. But there's one YouTuber, for example, he got his fucking channel deleted multiple times because he kept swearing, and he came back with another channel. And thankfully he had a community, not only on YouTube, but like on Instagram and on other platforms probably. And they came, like, he gained back his following, and he's still fucking cursing on his videos and all of that stuff. I don't think he's getting monetized for it. That's another thing, which again, stupid. Once again, stupid. I mean, it's not about being normal or not, it's about getting monetized. Because those people are doing YouTube videos at the end of the day to get monetized. Depends who. Maybe there are people that are just doing it for shit and giggles, and so they don't give a fuck about swearing. The same way, like, I don't have a following on my YouTube, and I post the photos over there. I don't bother editing anything out of that one. I don't bother. But then again, it's also just an archive of my VODs. And also, like, speaking about the other thing that you said about the VTuber model, I thought about getting one. I am going to make one myself because I want to learn again. And I've been doing, I think I've drawn more than 20 different drawings of characters so that I can choose and pick one that I like to make into a VTuber model. And I haven't yet found one that I'm like, because I like this PNG tuber. Like, in the beginning, I liked it. But now I kind of realize that it's more things. It's more mental. Like, okay, I'm gonna become I'm 14 and this is deep. But I wanna be able to express myself more in videos and online and all that stuff. And just as I said before, not be put on my best behavior so I can have a good first impression and not be cancelled or not be banned or people not coming at me or getting bullied or all that stuff. This is the internet. Anything is gonna happen. It doesn't matter what you do, what you say, it's still gonna probably happen. So I might not have this PNG tuber as a VTuber model. But I'm still working that one out because I really want to have something that really represents me, and I feel like this PNG tuber, it does, but it doesn't fully represent me. So I've been working on this for months. Even before the last stream, I've been working on it and thinking about it and all that stuff. So that's still a work in progress. And at the same time, I'm trying to change everything. Like, I've been working on changing the panels, changing some of the videos. I really had a change in my mind because I'm like, I want my content and the way that things are running and things are going to really change into something that I'm more comfortable with, that I vibe with, and all that stuff. Super chats are the easiest monetization option by the looks of it. Plus selling merch. I don't know what super chat is. Is this like having subscribers on Twitch? Selling merch, I know, yeah. And I also thought of it, but selling merch is only possible if you have a community. If you don't have a community, nobody's gonna buy your merch. And I guess same for super chats, you know? Somebody should create a new platform where artists and creative people can come and do their videos and make their stuff on there without having all of this copyright thing, without having all of this bleeping thing and like how do you call it, like censorship and all that stuff. Basically the way that YouTube was back in the day, like 20 years ago. Super chats are people sending messages by paying money. So like donations? Donos? TTS? Yeah. Makes sense. But actually it's different because donos, it's like the ones that are popping up and it's like somebody donated like €5 and then they say something. Annoying how you keep bringing up really interesting topics and I can't talk. I mean, do you wanna hop on Discord? Cause I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this animation on stream. I can because once again I talk and I can't draw at the same time. I can't really do this stuff at the same time. And to be fair, I wasn't planning on staying long on the live stream. The Oval Office. What is the Oval Office? It almost looks the same. It does not fucking look exactly the same. Damn. You know what? I'm gonna bring... Oh my god, I panicked at some point because I thought I was muted. I looked at the OBS and I thought I was muted, but I wasn't. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna be bringing this back again at some point. The animation. I think you're definitely going to see it again. Holy fuck, that's jittery as fuck. I'm gonna bring it back, I'm gonna work on it, and we'll bring it back here. But I'm just gonna end the stream here. It has gone on to a tangent, and I will come again. I don't know when. I don't want to say when. I don't know because I cannot. I don't want to make promises. I don't want to make empty promises. But the main things to know is that I am working on new stuff, on improvements, and maybe a little bit of a change of style. And hopefully it's gonna happen. And maybe actually even I'm gonna come back with the games, because I haven't gamed in a long time. Like there's Little Nightmares, there was Bayonetta at some point that we talked about. But I'm gonna bring this back, because I'm gonna be working on it. Not next year, no, that's not. Hey, no. Let's be optimistic. Like in the next 3 months, because I've been gone for 3 months only. You know, like it's in the next trimester, right? No, we'll see. I might, you know, you might be surprised. I might be back on track. Because I'm feeling more hip ka, you know? But anyway. Thank you to all the people that joined. Because sometimes there were 4, sometimes there were 2, and one of them is me. Thanks to myself, and thanks to the other people that joined. Gonna do measuring your streams in lunar cycles. Exactly. I mean, it's a bit. My streams already give off witchcraft. They give a witchy vibe, don't they? Like. Shit! I clicked on something and I think it wasn't the right thing. I wanted to make my thing. I hear Tel should appear at the next blood moon. I will appear at the next menstruating cycle. During these bloody rituals. That's when I'll be back. Oh shit, I moved the cable. Well, next time, in any case, when I'm gonna come on to stream, the animation is gonna be more advanced. And that one, I can guarantee. I can guarantee. But anyway, once again, thank you for the people that were here, for following the stream. And I'm not gone forever. I'm not that absent. I'm not like an absent father. I will come back. I will always come back. I'll always come back.